this is going to be a fruit forest. So I will have now indigenous forest there, and here I'll have fruit forest, and below this fruit forest is the forest that was planted for me for my birthday, and now trees came up. Then I decided to make it a home for bees. The idea of forest was like, if we tell people to plant trees and you have never planted one, how are they going to believe you? So Kiboro Wilfred, the chairman of Nation Media Group, who is the chairman of our board, we said we are going to play it slowly until Kiboro has planted his forest and I have planted my forest, so that we can bring people like you. Others can just say, we know these people love trees. Each of them have, even in their land, they have planted trees. So that was the reason why I had to plant that forest, and that's why even here I said I could be having a lot of food stuff. I said I just want a fruit forest, because a forest is a forest, whether is now fruit forest or indigenous. It's about trees, okay? But this can sustain. You can see like their passion fruit, and those passion fruits soon I'll be marketing. You can see bananas there. There are all manner of fruits here, and I have planted many, as you can see. Every pole you see there is one, and I first tried with the one there. So when I planted that, I knew passion can do very well here. So that's why I have planted. Here we have plums, we have pears, yeah, and then you have the bananas. We don't dig the way other shambas find people dig. The reason is that we don't want to expose our soil to the sun, and also when it rains, you also create flood which carries your soil. So this way, whenever it rains, our water is retained here. That's why you see, even I have planted grass that animals can use, and you see that we use a very big hole when we plant even a fruit. You can see this is a good one, so that, and underneath we have put a lot of green and dry vegetation there underneath here, so that when it rains, the water is retained here. The vegetation, dry and green, we have put down there, means that that rainwater is going to be retained. It's like a sponge holding a lot of water. So you find these plants, even when the sun is very hot, you find they are doing fine. In fact, all these fruits have been doing very well in spite of all the hot sun. Uh, you can see all manner of fruits, like I have said. Even I was told that mangoes can't grow here, and you can see they are doing also very well. These are loquats. All manner of fruits are doing very well here. We have even lemons, like you can see this, a lemon here. So what was happening, I was putting now manure on each of these so that they can become robust. Then here you can see banana. I was also told they can't do well here, but you can see very huge bananas. Even you'll be surprised, some are ripening just here. You can see this one is ripening. You can see, and then here in between, this is yam. And then you come a bit down here. You can see these are apples. So now in a couple of days I'm going to apply manure to these apples so that they can get also vigorous. And now after all this, if you continue, you have very many apples. All this is cassava, which I have also used. In between you have got apples, then cassava, apples and cassava. You can see the same sweating of the soil, meaning it's hydrated. So it's not only one place, it's all over, meaning that there is a way you can have water without the need to have sprinklers or to water. And there's something that is being done also in some places in Australia, where you ensure that all the water that comes to your land can only go under, it doesn't flow. So this is something we need to adopt to make sure all the rain on your land can only percolate down. Name I have said before is Bedan Mbugua, the president of Green Blue Foundation Africa. I thought it is good to come and show you what I have been doing as the president, to show that you have to do something and allow people to see you and whether you are living up to their expectation. So normally when you are leading an organization, you want also to be an example. And this is my attempt to give you that example. And what I have done is something that can be done by Kenyans. and other people in Africa or Europe. I'm inviting every citizen to wake up and join us, Green Blue Foundation Africa, because unless we as citizens, all of us act to save our motherland and our planet, there isn't much we can achieve. Secondly, I want to invite the corporates in this country. If we all have a portion where you can plant trees together with us, then that will go a long way. I'm also inviting those who are in the NGOs world, that even without the money flowing from the donors, your networks, we can join up together and make a difference. And I'm also inviting all the churches to remember that we were given a mandate, that we as stewards of the world we were given, which God looked at and said it was good, but now we have destroyed. Probably Jesus is weeping like he wept when he looked at the future destruction of Jerusalem. So together with even other members of our other religious groups, sects, we are inviting you to make it your practice and to make it your theology to do something about this environment. Together we can make a change, a little step, a square meter at a time, and we can make a change. Stretch your hands, we join together. Let's start now.